We're back, and outside the War Memorial is looking a little snowy, a little cold, but it is Syracuse, it is March, and that's the way it is. Inside it's nice and warm, lots of action, lots of good wrestling, and you can see the breaking down the award ceremony they did, and we're back to the 138-pound bouts, and there's Stan Green out of VVS in Section 3, Verona High School, kind of a sleeper, not expect you to do much. But as John Janiak pointed out, when you get up to this level, you got to be prepared to go against guys who are going to do things like that. And his opponent, Griff Powell, one of the favorites. He was second at 132 last year from Suffern. Got to be the favorite in this particular field. But Stan Green, kind of a surprise from Section 3, the local area. He's going to get a chance to make a name for himself. He's a junior, as is Powell. So two juniors, 138 pounds. As we said, Griff Powell in the light blue from Section 1 is a return from last year where he was the runner-up at 132.
And they go out of bounds, a little tentative right now, but I think we're going to jump right into it.
Powell undefeated, 138-12 overall, 44-0 at this point in the season. That's magnificent for a junior. He's trying to control ahead of Stan Green. Green 28-4, and he's going to give up 2 right now. Yes, he does.
Yeah, Green has his hands filled. First of all, he has to get over the nervousness of being in the state finals first time ever because Powell's been here before. He knows what it's all about, and he is very tough.
Yeah, most of the people will tell you that he was the favorite coming in, one of the favorites. But Stan Green, a sleeper, has done very well. He's down 2-0 in this final, the championship match. That's always nice to see that happen, though. I mean, you don't want to see anybody that's not supposed to, or somebody who's not supposed to lose, but that's what happens, and that's what happens sometimes when you start to make a name for yourself. We talked with John Carty briefly, and he said, this field is full of, a lot of no names, but next year it'll be full of guys that everybody remembers from this year. So right now, Griff Powell from Suffern is working on another takedown. He gave up one in escape, and he's not gotten anything at this point.
He's in deep, but they're also close to the out of bounds. And Green has, I think, a lock around the waist, and he's holding on for dear life.
Well, they get a stalemate call, and they'll go back to the center. Our officials, Bob Alanito and Mike Giagos as the assistant. And we got a little time here.
Powell's been flexing his leg. Something's wrong with his knee. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe
might be
they
one
were
of
locked
those
up.
cramps we talked about. He just kind of, it's kind of. Green out of VBS, Vernon-Verona-Sherrill High School. Right down the thruway from the War Memorial.
Seconds.
10 seconds in the period left. 2-1 the lead for Griff Powell.
Let's go, Griff.
Griff shoots.
He shot in nice and quick, Dale, but the head to the outside ended up with no points. Went out of bounds. 1 second.
1 second. That's going to do it first period. So Griff Powell up by 1, 2-1 over Stan Green from Section 3. Here's a good look at Green.
Come on, Griff, it's going up to you, Griff.
So Green down. Powell on top. Let's see what kind of a move Stan Green gets from the bottom.
He tries to stand up, but Paul grabbed his right wrist, brought him to the mat. Good tight waist. Keeping the pressure on him good. He's got the leg in there. He's got an arm pinched off. Although he's not working for the pin, he's controlling Green pretty well at this point. But Green with hand control, nice move.
Green ties it up, 2-2.
Just gets his hips out, gets the 1 point.
taking his time. Stan Green doesn't appear to be nervous. He's had a couple days to work it off. They're going to warn him for backing up, though. So Green is going to get warned for backing off.
Yeah, although he hasn't shot, he's standing flat-footed and backing up on every shot.
Yeah,
the officials take notice.
And they already took notice and gave him a warning for stalling. So he's going to have to. Yeah. Oh, he just pushed him there. That's not a stall. So Griff Powell being aggressive. Watch what he does.
And Powell's got to be careful too.
Yeah.
That he doesn't make it look like a deliberate push out of bounds.
It seemed to me, it's very difficult, but you really can't change your style much from when you get here. You may be up against a guy who's tougher than anybody else, but gee, if you're working a single leg all year, then I think you got to go for your single leg. You can't adjust much.
There's no doubt about it. Some of the greatest wrestlers in the world will hit the same move every time. The problem is they get it better percentages, no matter who they're wrestling. And it holds true here too. You go with the singles, the doubles. And speaking of singles,
yeah, Stan Green just he hasn't gotten taken down yet, but Griff Powell was in very deep, and that's going to he's going to try to keep working.
He's got a hand in. It's just a kind of a futile attempt. There's a 2 point. There's control
right there. Yeah, 10 seconds left. So Griff Powell now up by 2, 4-2. Stan Green wants to stay off his back, and he does. That's going to end second period. So it's 4-2. A 2-point lead for Powell, who, as we said, second last year at 132. Pretty experienced, and he's back, and we get a chance to look at this.
A step over right there by Powell, and Green isn't giving up. You see that hand in the crotch hit is giving the official.
Yeah, I'm still holding him. He doesn't quite have control yet. He hasn't reversed it. We're back to live action as Powell stands up quickly, and Green brings him down.
He brings him down, and his head goes down too over his eyes, which has got to hinder his ability to wrestle. And he gives up right now.
6-2 as Stan Green now trying to fix his headgear. You might as well just take it off.
Well, the officials won't stop it because the leg is it's almost a pinning position. If they come back to the base, they'll stop it so he can adjust his headgear.
Yeah. Well, headgear really kind of caused a problem for Stan Green.
I thought it did earlier. He kind of bailed out, and I think that was part of the problem. Look, he's a little nervous.
Caused a stalemate. That headgear is awful. It went down very, very quickly.
I noticed in the lighter weights they had a new style. I don't know, it stayed on better. I haven't seen it before. The design, it was kind of marbled looking, and
they used to have those fabric ones. I haven't seen those in a while. These ones with this double top right there, as you can see, doesn't really seem to do much. But Green, nice crowd here. First couple days they had to be at the On Center. There was something here at the War Memorial, a hockey game, but they always fill the place for the New York State Wrestling Championships. And once again this year, there's not many places you can't see fans. So they're enjoying this 138-pound Powell on top by 4, 6-2 over kind of unheralded Stan Green from VBS in Section 3, a junior who really perhaps was not supposed to be in the finals, but he is, and he's done a good job. He's down by 4 at this point with about 45 seconds left right now, and you can see the arm control by Griff Powell.
Powell's just riding nicely here. Again, he doesn't have to work for the pin because he looks like he's doing a good job up top.
Right.
And that's all the official cares. There's a tight waist.
Kind of a work.
Or was I wrong?
Yeah, now he's going to. Griff Powell was, the ankle in the tight waist, but he didn't look like he was doing a heck of a lot.
Yeah, he didn't fool him for very long.
So he's been warned, but I don't know, 33 seconds left. It's not, I think, with a 4-point lead, going to be a.
No, and if he breaks him down, he'll probably get that arm bar working again, and
Stan Green
sitting pretty.
Tried to do a little desperation move there, but
yeah.
If you lose by 1 or you lose by 100, it doesn't make a lot of difference. And Green tried to kick through and get something happen. It didn't work. 15 seconds left.
Well, he hasn't stopped, which I like to see. He's still fighting.
10 seconds left. Griff Powell from Suffern High School in Suffern, New York, Section 1, will be able to call himself state champ. But Stan Green, who's been hustling from Section 3, needs a miracle. Needs a 5-point move is what he needs. And he's going to try it. He's trying to roll.
He's trying to roll through, and it's not going to happen.
Nope. Nice job by Griff Powell and also by Stan Green. So Griff Powell, who was second last year, 132 as a sophomore, wins it this year as a junior, and he defeats Stan Green 6-2. So that's it. That's your champ for 138 pounds. Griff Powell from Suffern High School.